How's it going, legends? Today we've got the E diminished scale and an E diminished arpeggio. What we're going to do is think of these in E, no matter what your guitar tuning is. This guitar is E flat standard, got guitars that are in C sharp, D standard. Now, whenever you look for these online, they're not going to have the tuning differences and go, okay, if you look for a C sharp or a D standard, it's always going to show you at the 5th fret, because these examples you get for free are always in standard tuning. And so that's a lot of the way I've learned, is when I find scales, they're always in standard tuning. So I always think of this 7th fret note as E, which corresponds with this 7th fret note here. Now, if you were to have a guitar that's tuned to D standard, then this is going to be a D standard diminished scale. But still, you're always going to follow that same pattern. You've got the open note, and then you've got the arpeggio, and we're going to just use this one here. And all I'm going to do is use 4 notes of it. If we wanted to, you could use the whole thing, you know. Then we've got a 12 fret. Now this is the first time I've even tried to play this or saw this shape, this arpeggio. So new under my fingers, even the scale. Never used these before to right now. So this is like my process of how we're learning. You can't really see under there what's happening, but you know, you could get into the notes like an E, F sharp, G, A sharp, C, C sharp, D sharp, which that's behind my screen. But they're all the different notes you can look at, but we won't get into the full theory of what this is. Once again, always here we're just focusing on shapes, patterns, getting familiar with that. When you see scales, there are always 3 notes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That one, you could probably either slide that first finger and then do 3, or do 3 and slide the pinky to that note. And then you'll see there, it just continues 3 notes. So if you were to do that one, but as you'll see, you got your C, C sharp, there's your D there. So you do something like that. And I'm just searching here for patterns, ideas. First I want to get them familiar under my fingers, and then start to use my imagination and go, okay. That wasn't the right notes there, but as you can see, I'm searching. Straight away then, I was like, okay, that So we'll go with that one. I'm liking the vibe of that one. Now we're going to throw in the arpeggio with this one now. So I'm finishing on, which would be, I'm grabbing to there, and then, so I'm finishing on that note there. And if I wanted to grab an arpeggio, so if I'm like, so maybe I'm going to do that a second part, so a different feel to that when I try to use the arpeggio. So it would have something like, maybe the flat pick on that. Have we got that one in there? Yeah, I think we do have a D sharp in there. Yeah, we do. So I can throw the D sharp. It's not on the scale, but I just like the sound of it. We want a D sharp in finding some things there that I'm liking the sound of. And this would be the process of how I would try to search for fine riffs using scales. First off, you start off with these outlines of notes, but instead of just, running through a scale and being, mess that one up. Even that now, I'm like, oh, you couldn't run through the scale, and then I started getting a riff idea going, So yeah, I'm showing you the whole process here of like how I suck, and then but I'm searching, and then the more I just will be on this like practice. This is just a quick glimpse, and then I'll come up with something that I'm locked in with. Normally once it's locked in, then I'll hit record and I'll be like, check out this, man, I've just like come up with this, haven't I? But you haven't seen all of this work that I'm putting in behind the scenes to try to come up with these ideas. as I'm even talking to you and we're doing this, the ideas are starting to build now, and I'm like, cool. That keeps messing me up because I'm so used to having a... But to go... That's a new feeling for my fingers to go from the 1 3 4 to a 1 2 4. So yeah, bit sloppy here at the moment, but yeah, I thought it'd be cool just to show you this whole behind the scene process of how I actually do come up with this stuff. And searching, it's always the search. And as things, when I start making mistakes too, that's when I go, okay, because they're new shapes that I haven't done before, I'm like, hey, that's going to inspire me or fire me up to work on it. Even, what's that doing? Even that, see, you can see these like little glimpses of ideas. I like that. So yeah, they right there, I'm like, that's a cool riff, and I would have to then go just keep working on that over and over, drilling it, you know, play it like 50 times in a row, just trying to get it under my fingers, start to find those patterns shape. The ones that feel awkward and uncomfortable, I'm like, okay, weakness, practice it, turn it into a strength. Try to then build this whole group of ideas that then when I'm improvising, I could just be like, here. And then you see me improvise and think, how did he come up with that? It's all this type of work. And you know, this is after work today, and this is me trying to work on stuff. And I thought I'll share it with my community, and hopefully this insight will give you some ideas and inspire you and see sort of, you know, how things work behind the scenes, you know, and a lot of players do this sort of stuff. So yeah, have a go, work on it. You can see the patterns, work on the arpeggio, work on the scales, you can see the octaves, all that type of thing. And until next time, take care of yourself, look after each other. I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later.